It's you, Saturday, Sunday we make love. One more minute, people. One more minute. Still preparing for you. Give me that. Thank you. Thank you. Can't figure it out. Tonight, I'm sorry, can everybody hear me? Everybody can still hear me? Okay. Tonight I'm going to do topic is very dear to me. Is 25 reasons why he won't marry you. And let me see, turn my volume up. People saying they can't hear me. All right. Tonight's topic is 25 reasons why he won't marry you, based off my book, 25 reasons why he won't marry you, 5 ways to change his mind. But I broke that down. That book was based off a study I did some years ago. So what I did, I got the 5 top discussion topics, or 5 main reasons that men said they wouldn't marry the woman they were with or previous woman that they dated, and 2 ways to change his mind. I decided, God put on my spirit real heavily before tonight's show, because every night before I come on live, I go take a shower before I come down to the man cave. I put on my smell good, because I want everybody to, to be ready for this, and I want to be ready for this. But I want to start every segment with prayer. If you guys don't mind, I'm a true believer in spirit. So let's give 10 seconds for a prayer. Bow your heads, look up to the sky, whatever you do. I want to thank you, dear Father God, for the blessings of this day. I want to thank you for the miracle that is you. I want to thank you for my mercies of being able to intertwine with your people on this beautiful night. And I ask that those who came to us on this night with problems, that we are able to give them solutions. We ask that those that came with those solutions, ask that those that come with solutions, they share solutions with those who are in need. More especially, Father God, we ask that every last spirit that is entwined with us on this beautiful night is embraced with your goodness. It's to your name be glory always. Amen. All right, so we got God involved. We got the spirit right, so let's get it done. Remember, every week we're going to start with prayer. If I don't do prayer, somebody check me on that, because it's all about God, to the glory. I want to give a shout out to Lady McNeil, as always, showing support. Mike Lowry, Ted, Shout-Town. What's going on, brother? Kara, Helen, Sandy, Tracy, all my Shout-Town people. Leah Elise Green. Just want to give a mad shout out. Kara, Scott, always doing her thing. Appreciate you, sweetheart, for tuning in. All right, Lady McNeil, take down that Virgo sign. I told you about that. All right, tonight, again, it's based off a book I wrote over 10 years ago. It's called 25 Reasons Why He Won't Marry You, 5 Ways to Change His Mind. You can pick that book up on Amazon.com. All right, so let's get into the topics. Let's get into it. All right. Number 1. Well, let me say this. One of the ladies inboxed me and said, well, what about why is it the ladies that, why isn't it 5 reasons why the woman won't marry the man? Because you don't hear men running around asking, why am I not married? Where are the good men? There's a question that women ask, where are the good men and why aren't I married? I'm going to answer that question tonight, actually to summarize it. Oh, I got to set my alarm clock. Because remember, we come on at 9 o'clock promptly, and we go off at 9:30. All right, let me make sure my alarm clock is set. All right, it is saved and ready to go. All right, number one. The number first reason, based off a study I did over 10 years ago, of why the man will not marry you is you're acting like you're one of the fellas. He does not want one of the fellas. He does not want to marry a man. I know a lot of men think, a lot of women think, well, you know, I gotta act like a man. I gotta act like I'm bold. I gotta sit down and watch football with him, and you know, be like hard, drink beer. You know, take it to the head, take the bottle to the head. Be one of the fellas. I love my brother Steve Harvey, but I like a woman think like a man. No, sir. No, sir. Don't think like a man. Think like a woman. Your femininity is what we enjoy. You just like you want a man that's virile. You want a man that you can enjoy his virility. We want a woman where we can enjoy her femininity. I'll give you an example. If your guy came over to your house and your girlfriends were there, and you were watching Lifetime, your guy sat in the middle. You know, if your girlfriend started watching Lifetime with you and your girls, would you be okay with that? Probably not. Same thing goes. I'm sitting down watching the game, you know, with my guys, and my wife come in and sit in the middle. Doesn't want to watch a football game. No, I don't need you with the fellas. I need you to be, you know, be a lady, be with yourself. Now, we invite you in. That's one thing. But more times than not, men don't invite the women in because we want a woman who exudes her femininity. Let's talk about the exude that femininity. A handshake. Something as simple as a handshake can change a man's impression or his interpretation of where you are as a woman. A man wants a woman, a real man. You're not in business. You know, this is somebody you're trying to date. Come in and give a man a firm handshake, dainty. Drop your wrist and let the man know, like, I'm all lady. I'm all lady, baby. I'm all woman. And let him appreciate that woman, that womanhood about you, that femininity about you. I'm not saying that because you shake the hand hard like a man that you're not a woman, but I'm just telling you what men think or what men feel. We want a woman who's soft, who's gentle, who's firm, especially with a handshake. So number one of the fellas, you are not one of the fellas. Let me type that in. Number one, you are not one of the fellas. All right. Number two, the second reason why he won't marry you, because you're anti-freaky or you're asexual. This is why men go to strip clubs, why they watch porn, why they masturbate. Because a lot of times if you're the woman or you're the wife, you're the significant, and you're not feeding that man's ego, then that's a problem. You know, he wants somebody who is freaky, even if it's the words that's coming out of your mouth. You know, it's almost like growing up, you know, like being a stripper, right? A lot of women who are dancers, they walk into the club and they become somebody else. When you with your man, your mind has to go somewhere else. You have to become that freak that he desires, that he requires. Oh, thinking of freak and requirements. Not that has anything to do with anything. But people, I know that you all have a lot of people out there that you can share this with. Make sure you share those people who are, you know, you may have friends who are, you know, have relationship questions or who want to get married, don't know why the man won't propose. Go out and, you know, join and go to your groups and ask them to share. And also, I want to throw this statistic out there before I move on. In 1962, 72% of America was married. 72%. Based off a study in 2017, 50% or slightly less than 50% of America is married. People, we got to do better than that. Life is about family. And again, you can't rush into this. It has to be somebody that you want to spend the rest of your life with, that compatibility, as we discussed a few weeks ago. That's number two, anti-freaky. That's the number two reason why men are not marrying you, because you're anti-freaky. A man wants a freak. I don't care who he is or what he tells you. He wants somebody that can lay it down, all right? And you know what I mean by lay it down, ladies. Now, some of you try to reserve and like, well, I don't want to let it all out. If that is your man or your significant or that's your husband, let the freak out. You know, if he's watching a football game by himself, basketball game, whatever, go sit on his lap, and next thing you know, you're giving him some happy time. We know what happy time is. All right, let me get to some questions. I get to number three. Question: I grew up playing softball and running track. I love sports. I can talk sports with the best of them. Are you saying that's a turnoff? And that's from Jada. Absolutely. For the average man, that is a turnoff. Again, I'm speaking the majority, not definitive. I'm not saying all men, but most men don't want a woman that's going to sit there and talk ball with him. He wants a woman that's going to be like for example, I'll give you a prime example. A man likes a woman who sit down like, well, what's going on in this game? It's like, I don't know. How do you play baseball? What are the rules? And you may know the rules, but women, you guys are the queens of playing ignorant, meaning lack of knowledge, like you don't know something. Play that same game with your man when it comes to sports. A man like educating his woman about like, okay, well, she don't want to play no football, like a field goal is a point after a touchdown. If you kick a field goal outside of a touchdown, it's 3 points. A touchdown is 6 points. And he's like, and the man feels like, oh, I got to teach her about the game. It's like sitting at a restaurant with your man. Ladies, I know you are strong. I know this for a fact. It's like sitting at the restaurant with your man, and there's a bottle of ketchup on the table to pour on your veggie burger, right? And you pick up the ketchup. Now, you can open up the top, but you like, excuse me, baby, sweetheart, can you, it's a little tight. He's like, sure. You see the muscle just automatically just grip in, take off the bite. Here you go, sweetheart. You're feeding his ego. And we're going to get to that one later about the feeding ego. But let that man feel like he's a man around you. Again, Jay, there's nothing wrong with you loving sports. But again, it's like a man who loves Beyonce. And he comes around you singing Beyonce. Crickets. You'd be like, seriously, this dude, every time he comes around me singing Beyonce. If he knows Beyonce, fine, keep that to your car. Keep that in your car, brother. Shout out to Joetta, Jasmine, James Washington, Maceo Photo, what's going on? Lynn, John, thank you for your support. I've been asking a lot of questions. Joetta says, hug him so he can feel the warmth. Yeah, absolutely. Hug him. All right, thank you for the question. We have so many questions coming in. I'm going to get to number 3. Number 3, non-supportive. Ladies, you got to support your man. You got to support him. If that man says he want to open up a lemonade stand in the middle of the winter, you say, baby, you can do it. You can open up that lemonade stand. Matter of fact, I'm going to go get you some lemons. I'm going to be the one pouring the sugar. We're going to use brown sugar. But I'm going to be the one pouring the sugar. I got that brown sugar. I'm going to be the one pouring the brown sugar in the lemonade for you. A lot of times men like to hear themselves talk. That man not going to go out and open no damn lemonade stand in the middle of the winter, let alone the summer. He just want to know that you support him. Support his vision. Because guess what? If you don't, when he goes to work or he go outside and next door neighbor or the sister at work, he says, well, I'm thinking about opening up a lemonade stand. She's like, that's a great idea. And she's like, word? He's like, word, that's a great idea. My wife or my lady didn't even think that was a great idea. Well, I don't know what she's thinking. That's a great idea. So ladies, support your man. Being supportive makes him feel like he can accomplish anything. Give an example of being supportive. If your man is carrying a box, hold on, need a drink. All right. If your man is carrying a box across the living room, now you know that man is weak. You know he can't carry that box. You have two things you can say at that particular time. Baby, you need some help. You're looking kind of weak over there. Yeah, that's not what you need to say. Number 2, baby, look at you with your strong self. Look at all that brown sugar just holding that box up. Watch his back straighten up, his chest stick out, his biceps go up. He'd be like, baby, put another box on top of this. I got this. Because he feels you support him. That support means everything to a man. Let me write down for my people who are just coming up. Logging on, number 2. Number 2 reason why he won't marry you, because you're anti-freaky. And number 3 is, number 3 reason why he won't marry you, because you're non-supportive. All right, so here's number 4. Too much baggage. Too much baggage. Okay, ladies, I want you to hear this, and I want you to hear this loud and clear. If you won a sweepstakes and you won a new house, and they said, we're going to give you $50,000 to go to your new house, to go with you in your new house. They said, but you have a choice. You can bring the old furniture from your house and put it into your new house and keep the $50,000 and do whatever you want with it, or we can use this $50,000 to buy new furniture. Which would you do, ladies? I'm going to ask again. Ladies, If you want a new house and $50,000, the $50,000, they say you can use the $50,000 to buy new furniture to put into your new house, or you can bring the old furniture from your old house and put it into your new house and keep the $50,000. Which one would you do? Exactly. Thank you for replying. You are going to spend that money on new furniture. That's what baggage is. If your answer was bring the old furniture into the new house, you are the type of person that brings in you got a lot of baggage. You like to carry your baggage with you. No man wants a woman with a lot of baggage. Keep that old furniture at the old house. Keep that ex-boyfriend and ex-boyfriend back there. This is your future. Be with your future man in your new house with your new man. All right? Now, it could be his new house. And, it doesn't matter whose house it is. I'm just saying, don't bring old baggage into a new room. You know what I'm saying? You want to deal with new furniture in a new home. All right? That is, do you hear me? Again, you got too much baggage. You cared about too much that happened in the past. Tiy-E Muhammad, if I'm dating you, I have absolutely nothing to do with the man before me. That's not me. Absolutely nothing. I'm a new man. This is a new relationship. I represent the new furniture. You know what I'm saying? You want to look at me, I'm smooth. You want to lay across me. You smell the new furniture smell. Yeah, I have nothing to do with the man behind me. The man behind me was late every time coming to pick you up, and I'm late the first time. The first thing you think like, oh gosh, you're gonna be just like no. Again, I have nothing to do with the old man. The man before me. Ladies, you gotta always think present and future, present and future. And with that being said, don't talk about your old relationship to your new man. Do not talk about your old relationship to your new man. For one, he doesn't want to hear it as much as he say, well, tell me about your ex. He doesn't want to hear it. Number two, you're weakening your position with that man. You're talking about your ex. Because now you're letting him know what he can do, what he can't do. Let's just say if it's something you don't like and your new boyfriend or your new man decides to do those things that you didn't like. First thing he may say, well, you let your ex do it. Yeah, that's why you keep the back in the back. It's like going from an old job to a new job. You're going to a new position, talking about your job at the former company. You started the new company and move forward. All right. All right. Let's shout outs to June, Lethia, Hope, KB Smith, Rhonda Smith. I saw my good brother. Where is he? Lolita, what's going on, my sister? McFadden, D. McFadden, what's going on, my brother? Congratulations on your show. Lamar, Drick, Cynthia, my guy Jesse, frat brother Jesse from overseas. Thank you for tuning in, my brother. Thank you for all the love you showed me when I was in Korea. All right, so we got number 4 down, right? We got number 4, too much baggage. Remember, ladies, your baggage stays in your old home. So let me write in number 4. Number 4 reason why he would not marry you. Too much baggage. All right, the 5th reason. Here's the main reason. I'm going to say the main reason. All right, but I could be wrong. But this is based off what women are saying. Okay, let me get to this question. Rhonda says, I'm taking that $50,000 and making it more. But I get the analogy. Well, thank you. Thank you for getting it, Rhonda. I appreciate you, DR. But again, you don't want to make it more. It's about, you got to think about symbolically what I'm saying. It's about new with the new. All right. Number 5, ladies, you got to hear this. Number 5 reason why he would not marry you is because he knows that you're more in love with the wedding than you are with him. I repeat, you're more in love with the wedding than you are with him. You gotta, women, all of your lives, majority of your life, you've been preparing yourself for your big wedding, meaning the day of the marriage, but not thinking about what happens after you get married. All right, I'm gonna say that again. Ladies, most of your life, when you think in terms of marriage, you're thinking about the day you get married, your big day. Not thinking about, that means you've been thinking about obtaining, but how are you gonna maintain it? Now that you're married, what are you gonna do to keep that man happy, to keep your husband coming home? All right, you spend so much time planning for your big day. Now realize the day after, it's a new life, it's a new beginning. So you're in love with the wedding, you're in love with the arrangement. I mean, you're doing the cater, you're in charge of getting the cater, the dress, the things that go out, what are the things that you send out, the invitations. You're in charge of so much, and you're planning it to the end. I mean, you're planning every aspect, Every entity, every small detail is being calculated here. Every small detail has to be calculated here when it relates to your husband, relates to your man. You got to be involved with the development of your marriage or your relationship. Every detail counts. You want to be involved. You want to pay attention to small detail, because if you don't, the woman next door will. I promise you. You got to pay attention to that. All right? So I'm going to write down number 5. Number 5, in love. I put my comment in love. In love with the wedding. I put weeding. In love with the wedding, not the man. So number 5 reason. The 5th reason why a man say he will not marry you. Again, you can get this on my book, 25 Reasons Why He Won't Marry You, based off a study I did with over 100 men some years ago. You can get the 25 Reasons Why He Won't Marry You, 5 Ways to Change His Mind on Amazon.com. Again, the name of the book is 25 Reasons Why He Won't Marry You, 5 Ways to Change His Mind. It's an ebook. It's very cheap. Go and get it, read it, let me know your thoughts. Trust me, you'll enjoy it. All right. Rita says, I have a strong personality. I'm very independent. I need a man who can deal with that, but most men can't. I can't help it if they aren't strong enough to deal with me. Woo! 3 snaps and a foot stomp. I am independent. My independent lady, Sister Rita, you're right. You are independent. And I get that and I respect that, but that has nothing to do with your relationship with your man. How independent you are, how strong you are. This is what has everything to do with your man. When the right man comes along, all that I'm strong, I'm independent will disappear, because once you entrusted that man to be your leader, to lead that relationship, lead that marriage, it's not about you being independent. You're always going to be independent. Nobody said that, but to go into a mindset in a relationship, said I'm independent. I give you an example. My black sisters who are tuning in tonight, I got to take a drink before I say this, because this is juicy. Ladies, get ready for this. My sisters who are independent, strong to the bone, I want you to think about any club you've been into, any club that is non-black, be it white, Asian, Latino, Latina. Have you ever heard them play a song? Where are my strong, independent women at? Raise your hand. You don't need a man for nothing. Raise your hand. Yeah, that doesn't happen in their clubs. It just doesn't. It just does not happen in their clubs. When you go into a black club, and it's by design, because you're being taught that you don't need your man. I heard Minister Farrakhan say something years ago that was very positive to me. It's very, just a very positive statement. He said, the man and the woman is like left foot, right foot. We complement one another. We're not opposite, we're not angry at each other. We're not foes. We're friends. We're complement. That left foot moves, that right foot know to follow. The right foot moves, the left foot know to follow. And we're complementing one another. People, women, it's not about your independence. But sometimes you look within yourself. I had to look within myself. I had to start wearing a different mentality before I decided to settle down and get married. It's a mentality that you have to wear. Say, you know what? It's not about I'm this and I'm that, I'm that. Because I used to say, you know what? It's my way or the highway. This is Tiy-E Mom. This is the love doctor. This is what I do. But I had to get my mind together and be like, you know what? There is no I in we. Let me write that down, because I don't think y'all understand that. I'm sorry. I'll repeat. Let me go back. The I starts with the we. The I starts with the we. There's no I without we. So when my ladies say I'm independent, I don't need a man. Well, unless you got a we, there is no I. Unless you have a we, there is no I. All right? I get that. But thank you, Rita. I appreciate your independence. Cynthia Hall, what's going on, baby? How are you, beautiful? All right. To all my sisters and brothers joining in, thank you very much. Thank you, Lynn John. I appreciate you. Naja, how you doing, sister? Gregory Mingo and Brenda Rensdorf, thank you for joining in. Spirit, my sister Spirit, peace and love, beautiful. How are you? Continue to do what you're doing. Spirit, another love relationship expert therapist, doing your thing. Stephanie Miller, thank you. Tracy Crosby, beautiful Tracy Crosby, thank you for joining the EIU's finest. Natalie says, we've been together for 10 years. I think he's too comfortable. We don't live together. We're not married, but I'm ready for more. How do I get him to pop the question? We've talked about marriage, but nothing. He's not going to marry you. My favorite words are #leave. After 10 years, if he has not made it right, or he's not still being a man for you, he's not going to be that man. Until he sees, men are hunters by nature. Until he sees that the value of his prey, I'm going to use the word prey, until he sees the value, he doesn't feel like he has to hunt. So Natalie, what you need to do, you start making yourself really accessible. Stop answering his phone calls. After every 5 calls, answer 1. Because he knows your clock. He knows what makes you tick. He knows when to call you, you're going to answer. He knows these things. Make him miss you. Become a mystery. Men love mysteries. For all of my ladies on here tonight, if you've been with a man before and you had sex with him and didn't call him, give me a shout out if he paid you a lot of attention. If you had sex with a man and didn't call him, you ignored him, and all of a sudden he paid you a lot of attention, let me know. Let the audience know right now. It happens. It happens. That's what happens. #leave, because men, we love mystery. All right. So Natalie, if you want some further discussion in this inbox, we can talk about this. But for the most part, yeah, he's not ready. Shout out to PDR Walker. All right, PDR Walker. Shout out Andrea Jones, Hope, my sister Hope, Ellen, Chi-Town. Just saw you good people in Chicago. Thank you, Hope. James Washington, Maurice Turner, Kevin Johnson. Thank you all for coming out for the 160 Vegan photo shoot. It was great. It was off the chain. Rose says, how do I keep mystery in my long-term relationship? He knows me. He thinks he knows you. Think about how many things you have not told him that he doesn't know. Women, you are the queens of playing ignorant and not revealing everything. You guys always got something, like I always say that, they said men cheat more than women. No, women cheat more than men. Because women, you always got a man on media access that you can type up or call him and say, oh my God, I was going through my phone, deleting some numbers, and your number showed up. How you been? It's been 5 years. Just like that, you're back in. Men, we ain't got it like that. We got to put in some time. We got to call. We got to take you out to eat. Ask how the kids are doing. We got to bring the kids some Christmas toys. You take us through a lot. But how do I keep the mystery? I got it. Like get in the life. Get in the life. Going out with your girlfriends, doing things by yourself, letting him know that you enjoy you. Loving you is the key to being a mystery. Being you. Having a freaking life that's outside of your man. That's your mystery. All right. So now I got to get on getting a lot of questions. But now I got to get on. Not I get on, but now I got to talk about how you get him to stay. We got to talk about how you get your man to stay. How do you get him to marry you? 2 reasons, the top 2 reasons out of the 5. Number 1 reason, become his TFF. Ladies, write this down. Become his TFF. Many of you are asking, what's a TFF? What is a TFF? It's not a BFF, it's a TFF. BFF stands for best friend forever. TFF stands for true friend forever. It's all about you being true to your man. He knows that. I know a lot of times when you think men are slow, and some of us are, but we can identify with a woman as being true to us. When you got true friend forever, that's somebody that don't judge us, somebody who's genuine in a relationship, somebody who supports us no matter what. Not when we're doing crazy, but just support us. You're a true friend. You're a true friend forever. Somebody I know I can come and talk to you, because once I know that I can't come and talk to you about the truths of my heart and even the wrongs of my heart, because you're going to judge me, I'm not going to come to you anymore. Ladies, stop judging your man. Become his TFF. If you want that man to marry you, be somebody he can be himself around. If he wants to clown, if he's the type that want to drink 2 beers at the same time, or he want to do 10 push-ups, 10 lady push-ups, and you're like, okay, well, at least he's working out. Don't discourage him, encourage him. All right? Don't discourage him, man. Encourage. Be his true friend. Because like men, our closest, the people we're close to, our friends. We love our friends. Be that lady who is his friend. Number 2, feed his ego. Be kind to his ego. Number 1, become his TFF. 2, feed. I'm gonna put all F's in it. I'm gonna put all caps in this. Feed his ego. Ladies, you gotta feed his ego. Let him know he demands, especially in the bedroom. Now, if he's not, you may want to move on. If he's the man of the ego and you keep on saying, like, baby, I didn't want to tell you I was coming because it was feeling too good. No. The man needs to know when he's hitting the home run, ladies. Let him know when he's hitting that spot, when he's doing good. He goes out and buys you flowers. I don't care how many times he buys you flowers. Each time, like, oh my God, flowers. Oh my God, you're the greatest. I love you so much. Make him feel like everything he does is the best thing that's ever been done. Even if it's not the first time, even if it's the 100th time. Feed his ego. Make him feel like he's big. All right? Okay. Uh-oh. Hell, the bars just came on. Know what that means, people. Hey. But let me finish this statement about feeding his ego. The male ego is so fragile. Ladies, remember, your ego is just as fragile. A lot of times you don't display it, but a man's ego is very fragile. He needs to feel like that you're genuine, that you trust in him, that you believe in what he's saying, and that at the end of the day, that you're there for him. And that the words that come out of your mouth, because you stay your man for two reasons. The plan is rise and the plan is demise. Spend more time planning his rise and less time his demise. 98% of the time, plan his rise. Feed into him. Feed the ego. Make him feel great about himself. You know what I'm saying? Your man may not be able to dress well. You're like, this dude is horrible. Every time we go out, he's looking like he played on an episode of Sanford and Son. But let him like, baby, you look nice. You're looking good. And then be like, hey, you know what? Next day after, go out. Say, you know what? Let's go shopping. Let's go to TJ Maxx or Nordstrom's Rack, someplace. Let's go to Macy's. Let's go shopping. I just want to go looking for some stuff, but it's all about you shopping for taking him shopping, so you show him some nice things. Because a lot of men are interested in putting on nice dress. A lot of men are not interested in fashion. All right. That concludes our show, people. I want you to go to One Sexy Vegan. My IG is at One Sexy Vegan. Instagram and on Facebook is also One Sexy Vegan. You can check me out. Of those of you interested in getting therapy, One Love Counseling Services. .com. That's www.onelovecounselingservices.com. And just like we came in tonight, people, I want to end in prayer. That's all. Danielle Kenny, thank you for stopping by, baby. Appreciate you. Tanya Harris, take him shopping. That's it, baby. Tanya Harris, ATL Stepper, thank you for stopping in. Chocolate Love. Let's end it in prayer, people. Grab somebody that's on the line right now. You know what I'm saying? And just bow your heads or hold your head up high. We thank you, dear Father, for this past 30 minutes of inspiration and love and peace. We ask the East Soul, East Spirit that came aboard the ship tonight leave with something more than what they came with. And we ask you to continue to give them strength to be strong, to be inspiration to themselves and those who are around them. We thank you, dear Father God, for all that is, all that was, and all that shall be. It's to your gracious, magnificent, merciful name we praise you always, dear Father God. Amen. I'm Dr. Tiy-E Muhammad, licensed professional counselor, national certified counselor. Until next Wednesday, people, peace and love. We out.